Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us, fight fans around the world. Thank you for joining us on the BYB Extreme YouTube channel here in beautiful New Orleans. The Trigon has arrived to the John A. Alario Center for BYB 28, where we will have 2 championships up for grabs, including our main event between 2 undefeated warriors vying for the BYB Heavyweight Championship of the world. You can watch the show tomorrow night, Saturday night on Fuse TV, BN Sports, and the Fight Network. And for those of you watching in Europe after the recent BYB acquisition of BKB, you can watch it for free on a pay-per-view. But you can go to bybextreme.com/watch for all of the viewing options. Today is the official weigh-ins, the final battle for all of these fighters before they enter the Trigon tomorrow night here in New Orleans. We're going to bring up all the fighters on stage to take a step onto the scale, pose, face off before they step into the Trigon tomorrow night. We begin with 5 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first to the scales, making his bare-knuckle debut, fighting out of Gulfport, Mississippi, by way of Dayton, Ohio. Please welcome Adam Grizzly Nash. Official weight for Adam Nash, 169.7 pounds. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner tomorrow night. He is a veteran of 1 bare-knuckle bout, fighting out of Nashville, Tennessee, by way of St. Louis, Missouri. Please welcome Cage Too Smooth Noah. Official weight for Cage Noah, 169.7 pounds. A light heavyweight bare-knuckle contest tomorrow night here in New Orleans for BYB 28. Adam Nash, Cage Noah.
Thank you.
We now move to the super middleweight division, ladies and gentlemen, for BYB 28 tomorrow night here at the John A. Alario Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. 5 3-minute rounds in the super middleweight division, brought to you by Mike Bradner Law. Introducing first to the scales, fighting out of the blue corner from Topeka, Kansas. He holds a professional bare-knuckle record of 2 victories versus just 1 defeat. Please welcome Roman Black Hulk Lindsay. Official weight for Black Hulk, 165.8 pounds. And his opponent, a veteran of the mighty Trigon for BYB Extreme, one of the most popular fighters on the roster, holding a bare-knuckle record of 3 victories versus 3 defeats, fighting out of Lakewood, Washington. Please welcome JD, the Berserker Burns. Official weight for JD Burns, 165.4 pounds.
Go forward.
Super middleweight action tomorrow night here in New Orleans inside the mighty Trigon. 5 3-minute rounds. Rome Lindsay versus JD Burns. Black Hulk versus the Berserker. Live worldwide on Fuse TV, BN Sports, and the Fight Network.
All right, good.
We got fight tonight, boss.
All right.
As a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you can get live updates during the show tomorrow night by following BYB Extreme on all of their social media channels. That's at BYB Extreme on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. We now move to the heavyweight division, ladies and gentlemen. 4 2-minute rounds tomorrow night at the John A. Alario Centerr. Introducing first to the scales, fighting out of the blue corner from Fort Myers, Florida, by way of Saginaw, Michigan. Please welcome the Mad Titan, Jay Hookem Fish. Official weight for Jay Fish, 260.8 pounds. And his opponent, making his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night, fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of Na'alehu, Hawaii. Please welcome Dylan G. Rush. Official weight, 231.8 pounds.
Look forward, look forward. All right, face off.
Nearly 500 pounds between these two, ladies and gentlemen. Heavyweight action tomorrow night here in New Orleans. 4 2-minute rounds, Jay Fish, Dylan Rush. We now move back down to the light heavyweight division for BYB 28 tomorrow night here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, by way of Nottingley, West Yorkshire, England. He is the former BKB Championship challenger. Please welcome Mark TNT Tiffin. Official weight for Mark Tiffin, 169.7 pounds. And his opponent was one of the top members of the BKB roster before the BYB acquisition. He is a world champion. He is a British champion, fighting out of the red corner tomorrow night. He is a veteran of 10 professional bare knuckle bouts, fighting out of Northfield, England, by way of Birmingham, England. Please welcome the former BKB super middleweight champion of the world, James "The Truth" Connelly. Official weight for James Connelly, 169.2 pounds.
All right, guys, come close. Face that way. Closer. Right there. All right. Look at each other. Pulse off.
Two members of the BKB roster, now a part of the BYB roster, competing tomorrow night here in New Orleans, Louisiana. TNT versus The Truth. Mark Tiffin versus James Connelly. And now we move to the lightweight division, ladies and gentlemen, for BYB 28 tomorrow night here at the John A. Alario Centerr. 5 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a veteran of the Trigon and a veteran of bare knuckle with 2 professional bare knuckle bouts. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Mariupol, Ukraine. Please welcome Alexander Lion Sitarchuk. Official weight, 136 pounds. And his opponent, making his bare knuckle debut tomorrow night, fighting out of the red corner. He fights out of Opelousas, Louisiana. Please welcome Logan Nemo the Human Sparer. Official weight, 134.6 pounds. A lightweight contest brought to you by our friends at GC3 tomorrow night. 5 3-minute rounds in New Orleans, Louisiana, inside the mighty Trigon. Ukraine versus America. Alexander Sitarchuk versus Logan Sparer. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you follow BYB Extreme social media channels for live updates. If you cannot watch tomorrow night's broadcast on Fuse TV, the Fight Network, and BN Sports. But we now move to the Cruiserweight division. 5 3-minute rounds inside BYB's mighty Trigon. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He holds a bare knuckle record of 2 victories versus just 1 defeat. Fighting out of Independence, Ohio, please welcome the Butcher, Chad Kelly. Official weight for Chad Kelly, 185.9 pounds. And his opponent, a Louisiana resident, holding a bare knuckle record of 2 victories versus 2 defeats, fighting out of Slidell, Louisiana. Please welcome the Irish Spartan, Scott O'Shaughnessy. Official weight, 185 pounds even.
Face forward.
5 3-minute rounds in the Cruiserweight division for BYB 28. Tomorrow night here in New Orleans at the John A. Alario Centerr. The Butcher versus the Irish Spartan, Chad Kelly, Scott O'Shaughnessy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our championship co-main event, featuring 2 of the baddest women in the world, 2 of the best female bare-knuckle fighters in the world. 6 2-minute rounds for the BYB Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, from Fairfield, Iowa, by way of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. She is undefeated as a bare-knuckle fighter with 2 victories versus no defeats. And she is one of the highly touted, highest-ranked bare-knuckle female fighters in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Helen Peralta. Official weight for Helen Peralta, 125 pounds. And her opponent boasts an equally impressive resume. She is a veteran of the mighty Trigon and one of the most feared women on the BYB roster. She holds a bare-knuckle record of 2 victories versus 2 defeats. Fighting out of Biloxi, Mississippi, please welcome the former unified BYB and Police Gazette Diamond Women's Lightweight Champion of the World, Monica Phenomamom Medina. Official weight, 124.8 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our championship co-main event tomorrow night here in New Orleans, live worldwide on Fuse TV, the Fight Network, and beIN Sports. 6 2-minute rounds for the BYB Featherweight Championship of the World. Helen Peralta versus the former unified world champion, Monica Phenomamom Medina. A co-main that you are not going to want to miss. I'm going to hand things off to Claudia Trejos for a quick interview.
Thank you, Mo. It's a pleasure to have you back. How does it feel to be back here as the co-main event for this big fight?
It feels really good. You know, I needed some motivation, going through some, personal crap, like we all do. And like having this fight lined up, it was what got me out of my own head. Sometimes you need a little push to do the things that you're supposed to be fucking doing.
Okay, so last time we didn't get a chance to see your skills spread out. What can we expect of you tomorrow?
I'm not sure yet, though. I haven't think about it. I was just being so hungry and thirsty, but you can definitely expect to see a show. I understand this is our debut here in New Orleans, and of course, we're not going to let you down. Once you experience this in person, it's not like watching it on TV. The most primal feeling that you ever had that you can express like we do, you're going to feel that tomorrow night.
Well, this is the last time you saw Monica before you step into the mighty Trigon. Any last words?
Let's fucking go.
There you go. There you have it. Thank you, Helen.
I'm going to talk to the former lightweight champion, Monica Medina. How about I'll start with any words, last words for Helen?
I'm going to say the same thing. Let's fucking go, little girl.
That might have been why I asked that question first. All right, you told us this morning you may be a 3-stripe brown belt in jiu-jitsu for the rest of your life because you've changed the game.
Absolutely. You know, that was my game way back in the day, was grappling and jiu-jitsu. But as soon as I started putting these bare knuckles on girls' face, I'm like, F doing grappling. Like, I'll just be a 3-stripe brown belt for life because this is what I'm doing.
And we shared a back and forth on your areas of emphasis for this fight against Helen. Share some of those if you would.
No, I'm not going to tell you nothing in front of all these people.
Just tell me. All right, final question. Kind of a home game for you. You're going to be well represented. You're winning. You're 2-0 against me. Home game for you.
Yeah, man, I'm bringing all of Mississippi down here. And I got a whole bunch of people in Louisiana that are coming out to watch. So tomorrow night, it's going to be a Monica fucking Medina show.
Hey, one final question. Monica Medina.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the main event tomorrow night here in New Orleans. There has been so much discussion recently in the world of combat sports of who is the baddest man in the world. Well, I challenge you to find a badder man than the bare knuckle heavyweight champion of the world, specifically someone that earns the belt inside the smallest surface in combat sports, the mighty Trigon. These next two individuals who will be squaring off tomorrow night live worldwide are both undefeated, both knockout artists, and are both two of the baddest men to ever fight with or without gloves. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event, 6 3-minute rounds for the BYB Heavyweight Championship of the World inside the mighty Trigon. Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the blue corner, he holds a perfect bare-knuckle record of 5 victories versus no defeats, with all 5 of those wins coming by way of knockout inside the first round. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, by way of Moron Ciego de Avila, Cuba. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, Gustavo, Cuban Assassin, Trujillo. Official weight, 237.1 pounds. For the challenger, Cuban Assassin, Gustavo Trujillo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the champion, the reigning, defending champion, also undefeated as a professional bare-knuckle fighter with 3 victories versus no defeats. Fighting out of H-Town, Houston, Texas, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning, the defending, the BYB Heavyweight Champion of the World, Hurricane Ike Villanueva. Official weight, 239.1 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our championship main event. It's Cuba, it's Mexico, it's the United States of America, it's BYB 28 tomorrow night here in New Orleans, Louisiana. The undefeated challenger, Gustavo Trujillo, versus the undefeated champion, Hurricane Ike Villanueva. This is a fight that you do not want to miss, live for BYB 28 on Fuse TV, on the Fight Network, and BN Sports. I'm going to bring it back to Claudia and Mike for a couple interviews for the challenger and the champion.
Thank you, Mo. ¿Para dónde vas? Where do you think you're going? Relax. Relájate. There's a lot to be said in one look. What did you want to tell him with that stare down? Hay mucho que decir con una sola mirada. ¿Qué le querías decir con esa mirada fija?
Él sabe que mañana ese título es mío.
Oh, and he knows that tomorrow that title is mine.
Se acabó la habladera de mierda, porque ha hablado mucha mierda, tú sabes. Entonces mañana es que ya le quedan 24 horas para quitarle el título.
Unfortunately, I cannot translate that to the T, but he's said a lot of, you can imagine what, but tomorrow's the day that I'm taking that title. Vamos a hablar aquí entre tú y yo. Let's talk just you and I. You are right now considered the #1 contender, perhaps the most difficult younger version of him, veteran, seasoned veteran. What do you need to do to have that hand raised tomorrow? Vamos a hablar aquí entre tú y yo. Estás considerado entre los mejores. Joven, la versión de él más joven. ¿qué tienes que hacer tú para manejar a alguien con esa veteranía para que termines con la mano levantada?
Yo creo que tengo que hacer mi pelea. Mi pelea. Él no va a aguantar ni 5 rounds conmigo, ni 2 tampoco. Él no quiere hacer esto. Él sabe que va a perder la pelea. Entonces mañana él me dejo el título ahí en el carro mío y yo lo recojo.
I just have to do my fight. I just know what I have to do. He knows that tomorrow he's only got 24 hours. If I were him, I would just drop off my belt in the car because I'm just going to take it. Those are very strong words, but I know we're looking forward to a great fight. Esas son palabras bastante fuertes, pero estamos dispuestos a tener una excelente pelea. En este momento, ya que lo viste cara a cara, ya se acabó el bleble, en tu cabeza, ¿qué pasa cuando ya lo ves aquí en vivo y en directo?
Nada, otro peleador, otra pelea. No pasa nada, no hay presión, no hay nada. Yo soy un atleta soy atleta de niño, he estado en equipos nacionales, acostumbrado a pelear donde hay miles de gente mirándome en las gradas, miles de gente mirándome en la televisión. Otra pelea más, esto no es nada del otro mundo que a mí me asuste.
This is nothing new. I'm already used to this. I've been doing this since I was very young. I'm a consummate athlete. I'm used to having people watch me. This is just another day at the office. This is just another fight. Well, here you have it. #1 contender for the BYB Heavyweight title, Gustavo Trujillo. Gracias, Gustavo.
Thank you, Claudia. I'm going to visit with Hurricane Ike Villanueva, our BYB Heavyweight World Champion. I'm going to guess you don't need his room number because you're not dropping that belt off, are you?
No, sir, man. Like we say, where I'm from, we standing on business tomorrow night. Like you said, it's H-Town till I'm gone, man. I'm representing from my city, Texas, New Orleans. You know, when I say welcome to the South, it gets real. I'm like fine wine. I get better with age. Believe that. I'm telling you.
We've seen it. We've seen it. And you also have that attitude of respect is not given. It is earned.
No doubt. No doubt. Leave your legacy. You know, hey, you want that respect, come get it. You don't want to give me mine, I'm going to go get mine. That's how it is. Hey, hard work, that's all I know. So, hey, tomorrow I got a challenge in front of me. I don't want no other way. I don't want no easy way. Bring it to me, and I'm going to bring mine. So, hey, right here in New Orleans, let's get it, baby.
This is going to be Houston, New Orleans, Louisiana tomorrow night with your friends and family.
Oh, no doubt, man. They're showing out tomorrow night, man. I got my family here. It means the world to me, man. All the support. But like I said, BYB, it's going down tomorrow night. I can't wait. But like I said, it's hurricane season year-round, and I'll preach it to the day I'm going out of here. I'm the landlord here, man. He wants it, he got to come get it, man. It's not going to be given. Nobody's going to back up tomorrow night. I ain't no BJJ black belt. Hey, it's swinging and banging tomorrow night.
Thank you, and good luck tomorrow.
No problem. BYB, get ready. Everybody, all y'all fighters on this card, come put on a show, because it's our first time in New Orleans. Let's show out.
He is our champion, Hurricane Ike Villanueva, owner of the BYB Heavyweight belt.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our weigh-ins. I want to thank you all for tuning in on the BYB YouTube channel. Tomorrow night, it speaks for itself. If you could feel the tension up here, this is a show that you do not want to miss. 2 championships are on the line, the BYB Featherweight Championship of the World and the unified Bare Knuckle Heavyweight Championship of the World, the Police Gazette Diamond World title, and the BYB Heavyweight title. Make sure you tune in on Fuse TV, BN Sports, and the Fight Network. And for our European viewers, you can watch it for free on pay-per-view. Go to BYBExtreme.com/watch to see all your viewing options. And I will see you inside the mighty Trigon tomorrow night.